Hello and Jai Bhole to all the students. Welcome back to the YouTube channel Mathematics Fun. We are now proceeding with the question number 21, chapter number 2, whole numbers of standard 6 and CRT textbook. MCQ sections, concept based questions. The question number 21 says the sum of two whole number is always. We have been asked for the sum. Sum means addition. If we take any two numbers that are whole numbers and we add up, then what will be the resultant value will be? Will it be 0? Will it be 100? Will it be a whole number or a odd number? Let us see. We all know that the whole number are starting from 0, right? So that is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now, let us begin with the first two number. If I add up 0 plus 1, that is equal to 1. 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. 3 plus 4, that is equal to 7. See, what we are getting? We are getting result as 1, 3, 5 and 7. And we know that 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on, these all are known as odd numbers. So according to the question number 21, the sum of two whole number is always an odd number. That means we will be going with the option D, that is odd number. Moving on to the question number 22, simplify 126 into 55 plus 126 into 45. Now see, here we will be using the distributive property over multiplication and addition. So we are getting two numbers same, means common. So we will be taking common number out, 126, the sign is of multiplication, into the bracket. Here remaining is 55. Here 126 common, so we are remain with 45. And the sign in between here is plus, so I will write plus here, equal to, okay, 126 into 55 plus 45. 5 plus 5, 10, 1 carry, 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 4, 60, sorry, 1 plus 10, 6 plus 4 is 10, so we got the answer as 100, multiplying with 100. Now, directly 126 into 1 is equal to 126 and two zeros are left, so we will add up that two zeros. So what we got is 12600. So according to the question, the simplification of this question is 12600. Moving on to the next one. Which is the whole number that does not have a predecessor? Predecessor means the number before. We know that whole number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3. Now 3 got predecessor as 2, 2 got predecessor as 1, 1 got predecessor as 0, but 0 has got nothing, no number before it. So the whole number which have no predecessor is the number 0. So we will be going with the option B. Moving next, question number 24. If the number 7254-98 is divisible by 22, the digit at star is. Okay, we need to identify what is this number, if this whole number is divisible by 22. Going to the property of the divisibility of 22, the number should be first divisible by 2 as well as 11, then only the number will be divisible by 22. So, what does the divisibility property of 2 says? The divisibility of property 2 says that any number which has a even number or a 0 in its unit place, it is divisible by 2. So if we check out, the unit place of this number is 8. 8 is a unit place and 8 is a even number. So this is the number which is divisible by 2. Now let us check for the number which is divisible by 11 or not. For that, the process is we need to find the sum of the odd places as well as the sum of the even places. Then we need to find their differences. If the differences of sum of odd places and sum of even places is equal to 0 or the multiples of 11, then it is possible that this number will be divisible by 11. Okay, let us check now. So let's check. Now I will be writing 7, 2, 5, 4, star 9, 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, 7 digits are there. Let us take first sum of odd places. We know that 1, 3, 5, 7 are odd numbers. So the one place is 7 plus 3 has 5 plus 5 has star plus 7 has 8. So odd places has been done. Now sum of even places equal to 2 plus at 4 it's 4 plus at 6 it's 9. Okay, now adding this, what I get? 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus star plus 18. Okay, I will be writing, so 12 plus 8 is 20 plus star. Here 2 plus 4 plus 9 is equal to 15. Now we need to subtract. So 20 plus star minus 15. Now this is a star, we kept it as it is, and 20 minus 15. I will do 20 minus 15 plus star. So this gives us 5 plus star. Now what we need to identify is, we need to identify that this number is divisible by 22. They have given, okay, this number is divisible by 2, we have identified. If this number has to be divisible by 22, this has to be divisible by 2 as well as 11. So now we are checking for the 11. And 11 rule, what does it say? That the difference of sum of odd places and even places should be either 0 or the multiple of 11. Now to make this multiple of 11, we need to put up some value at the mark of star. Now 5 is there plus dash and multiple of 11. Say we kept only single digit number should be required. If we recite the table, 11 ones are 11, 11 twos are 22. Now if I have to make this as a 22, I need to add up here 2 digit value, but we know only one gap is there, so there will be only single number will be there. So let us make it an 11. 11 will be again multiple of 11 because 11 ones are 11. So I will be taking this as 11. Now this number moves to this side, so we get the number of star. What will be the value for star? That is 11 minus 5. As it was here plus, it went that side, it become minus, and star is equal to 6. It means what? Now this number will be also divisible by 11 and 2, so this is also divisible by 22, and that makes that the star is, the required number is number 6. So we will be going with the option C, that is 6. Next, the value of 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus up to 10 terms, repeated addition This is also known as multiplication. And repeated addition when? Repeated addition of same number only. Okay, same number only. Whenever the same number is repeatedly added, the number of times we can directly got the answer by just multiplying them. So 5 is added how many times? Up to 10 terms, means 10 times. So we can directly do this as 5 multiplied by 10, as it is repeating 10 times. So that is equal to 5 ones are 5 and 0, so it's 50. So 5 tens are 50. So we will be going with the option B, 50. Next, question number 26. Division is inverse of. Okay, in division, what we use? We use tables, right? We use tables. And table is a form of what? Multiplication. So, we can say that division is an inverse of multiplication. So, we will be going with the option C. Right? Division is the inverse of multiplication. Let us move with the next one. Question number 27. By using dot pattern, which of the following number can be arranged in all three ways, namely a line, a triangle or a rectangle? Okay, all the three forms. We know that on a single line is like that. So we can put up n number of points on it, right? So in each and every case, line will be the possibility. 9 dots, you can put up 9 dots on a line, 10 on line, 11 or 12 on a line. Okay, but the next is again triangle. When we go for a triangle, arranging a dot, there are if 9 dots. Let us try with the 9 dots. 1 is used, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, somehow it is a sort of a triangle has been created. But in the 9, can we arrange them in a rectangle also? They have asked for the rectangle also. So if I arrange 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 and 9. This can't be possible. Complete rectangle is not there. Still one dot is missing. Okay, one dot is missing. So 9 will not be there. Coming up with the 10 dots on a line, possible. Okay, for a triangle, if I draw here one more. So it is giving us a perfect shape of a triangle, 10. And here I put up, it is perfectly giving us a shape of rectangle also if I join this line to this. So rectangle is also possible. If we go for the 11 one, then 11 it is here after 10 one dot. So triangle is not completing. Also at rectangle, the rectangle is not completing. So it won't be possible. If we go for the 12 dots here, triangle is not possible. In 12 dots, rectangle and line is possible. So only the number 10. Only the number 10 dots are possible, which can make a triangle, a rectangle as well as a line. Moving on to the further, find a whole number such that n is equal to 2n. Here 2n means 2 multiplied by n. So whatever the value of this number we put up from the whole number should be equal to 2 multiplied that. Now the whole number starts from, whole numbers starts from 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. If I put 0, if I take n as 0, so 0 is equal to 2 into 0. And we know that any number multiplied by 0 is 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So at the first number only we are getting these things, and it is 0 is also in the option. Let us check for the others. What happened if I have take n as 1? Then 1 is equal to 2 into 1. 2 ones are 2. So these both are not equal. So it gets rejected. So only the number 0 in a whole number will be giving the result n is equal to 2n. So option C will be the correct one. What is the predecessor of 17? Predecessor means before that number. So we can find that 17 minus 1. 7 minus 1 is 6 and 1. So it is 16. So we will be going with the option A. When rounded off to the nearest thousand, the number 85642 is nearest thousands place. Let us write down the thousands place value: 10,000, 1,000, 100, tens, and write the numbers 85642. Nearest thousand. So here it's 5. Thousand place value is 5. So it can move up to the 4 or 6 or 5. Okay, 5 or 6. Okay, 4 it can't go. Okay, 4 it can't go. Either 5,000 only, or it can move to the 6,000. Now see, if I take only this part, 8 be the as it is, only this part has been taken. 5, 6, 4, 2. Now to go for 5,000, it need to cut off by 642. And to move to 6,000, it has to cut off 1,000 minus 642, whatever the value we receive. So 1, 0, this become 10, this gives him 10. So 9, this gives this 10, this 9. So 10 minus 2 is 8, 9 minus 4 is 5, 9 minus 6 is 3. So 358. So which side is lesser point? Onto the side of a 6,000. 8 is as it is. So I will put up 8 here. So 86,000 will be the nearest thousand for this number. So option D will be the correct answer.